Hello everyone, Doctor's last name, here, and welcome back to the Senior Life channel. I'm so glad you're joining me today. This channel is really a passion project for me. It's all about providing you with the information and support you need to navigate this incredible chapter of life with confidence and joy. We dive into everything from physical health and mental wellness to relationships and lifestyle tips, all backed by solid research and a deep understanding of the unique needs of older adults. Because getting older shouldn't mean giving up on living your best life. It should mean embracing it with knowledge and a proactive approach. You know, we often don't talk about the changes our bodies go through as we get older, especially when it comes to something as personal as masturbation. It's a natural part of life, but what might have been fine in your younger years could actually be causing some silent harm now that you're over 60. That's what we're diving into today. This isn't about judgment or telling you what you should or shouldn't do. It's about understanding your body better and making informed choices that support your overall health and well-being. Because, let's face it, feeling good and staying healthy is important at any age, right? We're going to uncover some common mistakes that many older men make without even realizing it. Things that might seem harmless on the surface, but could be contributing to problems you might already be experiencing, like fatigue, maybe some discomfort down there, or even impacting your mental well-being. Think about it. As we age, our bodies change. Our hormone levels shift, our muscles aren't quite as strong, and our recovery time might be a little longer. So, it makes sense that the way we approach certain activities, even something as natural as masturbation, needs to adapt as well. We'll be talking about frequency, for example. Is there such a thing as too much as you get older? What's a healthy balance that supports your body instead of stressing it? We'll break down the science behind it and give you some practical guidelines to consider. Then we'll get into technique. Are you using the same methods you did when you were younger? Believe it or not, certain techniques can put unnecessary strain on your pelvic floor muscles, which can lead to a whole host of issues, including urinary problems and even erectile dysfunction. We'll explore some gentler, more mindful approaches that can actually enhance your pleasure and protect your body at the same time. But it's not just about the physical aspects. We'll also be delving into the psychological side of things. How are you feeling when you engage in this activity? Is it a source of pleasure and relaxation, or is it tied to feelings of stress, anxiety, or even guilt? Your mental state can have a huge impact on your physical health, so we'll explore how to cultivate a healthier relationship with your sexuality. We'll touch on some potential links to prostate health as well. There's a lot of conflicting information out there, so we'll cut through the noise and give you the facts based on the latest research. Understanding the potential impact on your prostate is crucial for making informed decisions about your sexual health. And most importantly, we're not just going to point out the problems. We're going to give you actionable strategies you can start implementing right away to optimize your sexual health and enjoy a more fulfilling life. This is about empowering you to take control of your well-being and make choices that support your overall health as you age. We'll talk about simple exercises you can do to strengthen your pelvic floor muscles. We'll explore techniques for managing stress and anxiety. And we'll give you practical tips for communicating with your partner about your needs and desires. By the end of this video, you'll have a much clearer understanding of how masturbation can impact your health after 60. You'll be equipped with the knowledge and tools you need to make informed choices that support your physical and mental well-being. You'll feel more confident, more empowered, and more in tune with your body. Think of this as an opportunity to rediscover your sexuality and find new ways to experience pleasure and connection. It's never too late to learn and grow, and this is just one more step you can take to live a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life. So, if you're ready to take charge of your sexual health and learn how to avoid these common mistakes, stick around. We've got a lot of valuable information to share with you. Let's get started. You know, we've covered a lot of ground already, talking about some sensitive but vital topics related to masturbation as we age. It's important to be aware and informed so we can continue to enjoy this part of our lives in a healthy way. And trust me, I understand that this stuff isn't always easy to talk about. There can be a lot of misinformation, shame, and just plain awkwardness surrounding it. But I truly believe that having an open and honest conversation is the first step towards making positive changes and reclaiming your sexual well-being. We've talked about some common mistakes, some things to look out for, but what if I told you there was something more? Something you could actively do to not only avoid these pitfalls but actually enhance your sexual experience and overall vitality? Well, there is. Stick around until the very end of this video, because I'm going to reveal a powerful, little-known technique that can significantly improve your sexual function and overall vitality, regardless of your age or current habits. I know it sounds like a big claim. I get it. But I've seen the results firsthand, and I'm truly excited to share this with you. This secret could be the key to unlocking a renewed sense of confidence and pleasure, a key to reconnecting with your body and rediscovering a more vibrant and fulfilling intimate life. It's not a magic bullet, of course. It requires a little bit of effort and consistency. But the payoff? The potential benefits are absolutely worth it. Alright, let's dive into some common mistakes I see men making after 60 when it comes to masturbation, things that might be subtly affecting their health and well-being. And look, this isn't about judgment, it's about awareness and making informed choices to stay healthy and happy. First off, let's talk about frequency. Now, there's no magic number, no one-size-fits-all answer to how often is too often. But overdoing it, stimulating yourself excessively, can definitely lead to fatigue. Think about it, you wouldn't run a marathon every day without expecting to feel completely drained, right? It's the same principle. When you constantly overstimulate yourself, you might notice reduced sensitivity over time. The pleasure just isn't quite the same anymore. And in some cases, excessive masturbation can even have an impact on prostate health. I've seen it happen, and it's something to be mindful of. The key is moderation. Finding that sweet spot where you're enjoying yourself without depleting your energy reserves. It's about listening to your body, paying attention to how you feel afterward. If you find yourself constantly feeling tired, irritable, or just not quite yourself, it might be a signal to dial things back a bit. The benefit of moderation isn't just about avoiding fatigue. It's about sustaining your energy and vitality long-term. It allows you to enjoy a fulfilling sex life, whether solo or with a partner, well into your later years. Now, let's move on to technique. This is another area where I see guys sometimes making mistakes. Aggressive or incorrect techniques can really put a strain on your pelvic floor muscles. And these muscles are incredibly important, especially as we age. They play a crucial role in urinary control, erectile function, and overall sexual health. Imagine using the wrong tool to tighten a bolt. If you are applying force incorrectly, you risk stripping the bolt or damaging the tool, just as you can risk your body when you apply incorrect techniques. When you are too rough or use improper techniques, you might start experiencing urinary issues, like leakage or frequency. It can even contribute to erectile dysfunction, making it harder to achieve and maintain an erection. And let's not forget about pain. Pelvic pain, groin pain, even lower back pain can all be linked to improper masturbation techniques. Instead of rushing through it, try exploring gentler, more mindful approaches. Focus on sensation, on building arousal slowly. Experiment with different types of touch, different pressures. You might be surprised at how much more pleasurable and satisfying it can be. The benefit here is pretty clear: better sexual function, reduced discomfort, and a more enjoyable experience overall. It's about treating your body with respect and care, especially in those sensitive areas. Hydration and nutrition sounds boring, right? But trust me, these are absolutely essential for optimal sexual function. Think of your body as a finely tuned machine. It needs the right fuel and fluids to run smoothly. Dehydration, for example, can significantly affect blood flow. And good blood flow is crucial for erections, for sensitivity, for everything to work the way it should. When you're dehydrated, your blood volume decreases, making it harder for blood to reach your extremities, including your genitals. You might notice it's harder to get aroused, or that your erections aren't as firm as they used to be. Nutrient deficiencies can also play a major role. Certain vitamins and minerals, like zinc, vitamin D, and magnesium, are essential for hormone production, which directly impacts libido and sexual function. If you're not getting enough of these nutrients, it can affect your desire, your ability to perform, and your overall sexual health. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water throughout the day, especially before and after engaging in sexual activity. And focus on eating a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein. You might even consider taking a multivitamin to fill in any gaps in your nutrition. The benefit is increased energy, improved sexual response, and a general sense of well-being. You'll feel better, you'll perform better, and you'll enjoy yourself more. Think about it, pornography is often highly produced, heavily edited, and doesn't reflect the reality of everyday sex. The people you see in porn are often young, exceptionally attractive, and engaging in acts that are often exaggerated or even impossible in real life. When you constantly compare yourself to these unrealistic ideals, it can lead to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and even depression. Try to be mindful of the type of pornography you're consuming. Focus on content that is more realistic, more inclusive, and more focused on connection and intimacy. And most importantly, remember that pornography is not real life. It's a fantasy, and it's important to keep it in perspective. The benefit is healthier relationships, improved body image, and a more realistic and fulfilling sex life. It's about accepting yourself and your partner for who you are, and finding pleasure and connection in the real world. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, don't ignore underlying health conditions. Conditions like diabetes, heart disease, and prostate issues can significantly impact sexual health. Diabetes, for example, can damage blood vessels and nerves, leading to erectile dysfunction and reduced sensation. Heart disease can also affect blood flow to the genitals, making it harder to achieve and maintain an erection. And prostate issues, like an enlarged prostate or prostate cancer, can cause urinary problems, pain, and sexual dysfunction. It's crucial to address these underlying health conditions. Talk to your doctor about any symptoms you're experiencing, and follow their recommendations for treatment. Managing these conditions can not only improve your overall health but also significantly improve your sexual function and quality of life. I know this can sound frightening, but think of seeing a professional as doing maintenance on your car. Regular oil changes, filter changes, and engine checks keep your car running smoothly. Similarly, proactive health management ensures your body performs at its best. The benefit of proactive health management is enormous. It's about taking control of your health, preventing complications, and ensuring you can enjoy a fulfilling sex life for years to come. Don't be afraid to talk to your doctor about any concerns you have. They're there to help you, and they can provide valuable guidance and support. Ultimately, taking care of your overall health is the best way to take care of your sexual health. These aren't hard and fast rules, they're guidelines. Listen to your body. Alright, so you're probably thinking, Kegels? Isn't that a woman's thing? Well, let me tell you, that's a myth we need to bust right now. Kegel exercises are absolutely fantastic for men, especially as we get older. Think of them as secret weapons for your pelvic floor. Now, what exactly are we talking about? Kegel exercises are all about strengthening the muscles that support your bladder, bowel, and yes, your sexual function. You're essentially targeting the pubococcygeus muscle, or PC muscle, which runs from your pubic bone to your tailbone. Strengthening this area, particularly after 60, can make a world of difference. The cool thing is, you can do these exercises practically anywhere, and no one will even know. Seriously, waiting in line at the grocery store, sitting at your desk, watching TV, it all works. So, how do you actually do a Kegel? The first step is identifying the right muscles. The easiest way to do this is to try to stop the flow of urine midstream. Don't make this a habit while urinating, it's just a way to understand where those muscles are. The muscles you use to stop the flow, those are your pelvic floor muscles. Once you've identified them, empty your bladder and sit or lie down comfortably. Now squeeze those muscles, hold for about 3 seconds, and then relax for 3 seconds. That's 1 rep. When you're starting out, aim for 10 to 15 repetitions, 3 times a day. As you get stronger, you can gradually increase the hold time to maybe 5 or even 10 seconds, and the rest time to the same amount. Consistency is key, just like with any exercise. Now, let's talk about what you can realistically expect. The benefits of consistent Kegel exercises are pretty impressive, especially for us guys over 60. First off, improved erectile function. Think about it. Stronger pelvic floor muscles mean better blood flow to the area. And better blood flow means firmer, longer-lasting erections. It's not a magic bullet, but it can definitely make a noticeable difference. You might find that you're able to achieve and maintain an erection more easily, and that you have more control during sex. Then there's the bladder control aspect. Let's be honest, as we age, sometimes things don't work quite as well as they used to. Leaky bladders are a common issue, and Kegels can be a huge help in regaining control. By strengthening those pelvic floor muscles, you're essentially reinforcing the support system for your bladder. This can reduce or even eliminate those embarrassing leaks, especially when you cough, sneeze, or laugh. And perhaps most excitingly, Kegels can enhance sexual pleasure. Stronger pelvic floor muscles can lead to more intense orgasms and increased sensitivity. You might find that you have more control over your ejaculation, which can lead to a more satisfying experience for both you and your partner. It's important to remember that everyone's body is different, and results can vary. You might start noticing improvements in a few weeks, or it might take a couple of months. The key is to be patient and persistent. Just keep practicing those Kegels regularly, and you'll likely see positive changes over time. One thing to watch out for: don't clench your stomach, thighs, or buttocks while doing Kegels. You really want to isolate those pelvic floor muscles. If you're squeezing other muscles, you're not targeting the right area. It's better to use a light touch, focusing only on those internal muscles. Another common mistake is holding your breath. Remember to breathe normally throughout the exercise. Holding your breath can actually tense up your muscles and make it harder to perform the Kegel correctly. And finally, don't overdo it, especially when you're first starting out. It's easy to get carried away and try to do too many reps, or hold the contractions for too long. This can actually lead to muscle fatigue and soreness. Start slowly, gradually increasing the intensity and duration as you get stronger. Now I need to emphasize something important. While Kegel exercises are generally safe and effective, it's always a good idea to consult with your physician before starting any new exercise program, especially if you have any underlying medical conditions. Your doctor can assess your individual situation and give you personalized advice. They might also recommend seeing a physical therapist who specializes in pelvic floor rehabilitation. A physical therapist can teach you the correct technique for performing Kegels and help you create a customized exercise plan. I understand that talking about these things can be a little sensitive, but it's important to address these issues openly and honestly. Our sexual health is an important part of our overall well-being, and there's no shame in taking steps to improve it. Kegel exercises are a simple, safe, and effective way to do just that. They can help you maintain your vitality, improve your quality of life, and enjoy a more fulfilling intimate life. So, give it a try. Incorporate Kegel exercises into your daily routine. Start slowly, be patient with yourself, and celebrate your progress along the way. You might be surprised at the difference they can make. You're investing in your health, your happiness, and your well-being. And that's always a worthwhile investment. The potential here extends beyond the immediate benefits. Strengthening the pelvic floor contributes to a more confident you, a greater sense of control over your body, and a more active and fulfilling later life. You're not just addressing a specific issue, you're enhancing your overall sense of vitality. It empowers you to take charge of your aging process, making it a journey of continued growth and enjoyment. Don't underestimate the power of consistency either. Think of it like brushing your teeth. It's something you do regularly to maintain your health. Kegel exercises should become just as much a part of your daily routine. The more consistent you are, the better the results will be. And lastly, remember to listen to your body. If you experience any pain or discomfort while doing Kegel exercises, stop and consult with your doctor or a physical therapist. They can help you determine the cause of the pain and recommend appropriate treatment. So, there you have it, the secret technique revealed. It's not some complicated or expensive procedure. It's simply a matter of taking the time to strengthen your pelvic floor muscles through regular Kegel exercises. It's an investment in your health, your happiness, and your overall well-being. And who knows, it might just be the key to unlocking a more fulfilling and satisfying life after 60. Give it a try, and see for yourself what a difference it can make. If you got something out of this video, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. It helps other folks like you find this information, you know? And honestly, sharing is caring. If you know any friends or family members who might find this useful, please pass it along. It could really make a difference for them. I'm always curious to know what you're thinking, so drop a comment down below if anything resonated with you, or if you have questions, even if it's something you're a little embarrassed to ask, go ahead. I'm here to help. Plus, I'm always on the lookout for new topics, so tell me what you'd like me to cover in future videos. Your suggestions are gold. And listen, if you want more expert advice and tips on making the most of your life after 60, make sure to subscribe to the Senior Life channel. We're all about helping you live your best life, right? So hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. It means a lot. And just to give you a little sneak peek, next time we're going to be diving into something that I get asked about all the time, and that's how to optimize your sleep for deeper rest and more energy after 60. So yeah, something to look forward to. Thanks again for watching.